So I've been making these recipe videos for a very long time, 7 years. And every once in a while, I'll make one of these recipes where I'm like, holy shit, this is really good. This is like a great recipe. Like every, maybe 10 recipes, I'll make one where it's like, damn, this is my favorite in a long time. And today I have one for you because I'm a sucker for deep dish pizza. I love deep dish pizza. I go to a place here and get this one deep dish pizza, and I swear each bite has to have like 5 grams of fat. And I walk out of there feeling like greasy and just like, oh man, I just ate like the worst food ever. So what I decided to do today was make my own version of the deep dish pizza. The michaelkoryfitness version of the deep dish pizza. The macro-friendly version. And it is awesome. I'm really happy with this one, guys. If you like pizza, you're gonna like this video. Enjoy. So here we go, guys, jumping into the recipe right here. What I have are things that I like in my deep dish pizza, right? I like onions, I like tomatoes, I like some green peppers. So what we're gonna do first is I'm actually gonna spray this pan right here with some non-stick cooking spray. And if there's other vegetables that you like in your pizza, just switch it out with this part, right? So I'm gonna put all these vegetables. Actually, isn't tomato technically a fruit because it has seeds? I'm gonna put all these items into this container right here. And these are actually gonna go into our oven. We're gonna broil these. So it's 525 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what my broiler setting is. 5 minutes in the oven, just to kind of cook them up just a bit. After the veggies are done cooking, it's time to make the crust. I'm using this because it is way easier and I don't have a stand mixer, or I don't have the time to make dough. So I'm just gonna use this whole packet right here. So the dough is done, and you guys might notice it gets really sticky. Put a little flour on the dough and it won't stick to your hands. That's just a little tip. This is the deep dish that I'm using. I got it at Walmart. It was $8. I think it's a 9.5 inch spring foam, I think is what it's called. But what I'm gonna do is really spray that down with non-stick cooking spray, olive oil, doesn't really matter. And then what I'm gonna do is take the dough and start to press it down and form the deep dish pizza crust. After you've got your dough pressed out into your crust, I made my crust about 1.5 inches tall or so I have plenty of place to put cheese and all the other toppings we're about to add. You may need to use a little bit more dough based on how big your pan is. Obviously, the smaller the pan, the less dough you need, and this will change the macros. I will show you guys the macros for this deep dish when I am done with it. I used a little bit more dough, but now what we're gonna do is we are gonna add our topping. So what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna put a layer on the bottom of fat-free mozzarella cheese. This is around 1 cup. I don't know if I'll use it all. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this right here, but in total I have 1 cup. And then it's time to add some toppings. So I've got everything that I've already broiled up. I'm gonna add that. The onions, the green peppers, and the tomatoes. And I'm also gonna throw in a little bit of basil leaves in there. Next up, I'm gonna add the sauce. And again, this is kind of like preference. How much sauce do you like on your pizza? I think this is gonna be around 3/4 of a cup. And then to top that off, I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of some low-fat cheese. Why? Because if you've ever cooked with fat-free cheese, it doesn't really have that stretch factor. That moisture isn't really there. So I'm gonna use a little bit of low-fat cheese on the top, about 3/4 of a cup. And then I'm gonna add some pepperonis to the top of this. And the final ingredient I'm adding is more basil leaves. And now this is going into our oven, 450 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 30 minutes or until the crust is golden brown. This is looking good. 30 minutes later, this is what we've got. We've got our deep dish pizza. I have unclamped the spring foam pan, and we are gonna check this out together. First time pulling this up. How is it gonna look? Our deep dish pizza. Oh yeah. Look at this. Wow. This is a beautiful sight. This is awesome. Damn. I'm actually impressed with how good it looks. And there you have it, your own deep dish pizza. If you like the recipe, guys, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you like recipes like this, why don't you check out my cookbook, because it's down below in the description. And 2.0 is coming out very soon. I just realized that I have to pay $500 for them to design the whole inside of the book. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, if you guys wanted to hit the like button and cheer me up, that would be great. I appreciate it as always, guys. Make this, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I appreciate it as always, guys. Nothing left to say, and I'll talk to you guys next time.